The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Friday morning.
Oh,
Hello. Pinch and a punch.
Oh, yeah.
oh wow.
Jeez, the year's going so quick, isn't it?
It does, mate.
Happy birthday to my son, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Oh,
It's his
yeah.
birthday today. Yay.
And your Billy.
Yeah.
Is he 20 now?
19.
19. Still a teenager.
Yeah, last year. Oh, last night was fun.
That was a good night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, on our Halloween boat party on board Oasis. It's a great venue, isn't it?
It's a good boat. You know what I really liked about it? The toilets. There was a lot for a boat.
Yeah.
I went down to the toilet downstairs. I thought it was near the engine sort of. I thought this will be, I'll open the door, there'll be one sort of smelly toilet. No, I opened it up. There was a whole couple of rows. It smelled beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good for a boat, especially.
The best thing is I didn't go to the end to the toilet, and like I'm at the urinal, and like in front of the urinal was like a photo of you, me, and
Yeah.
Susie.
Oh,
Us three.
And like I was like Chucky.
Oh, yeah.
Our faces were like implanted in it, and I stole the poster.
oh, did you bring one home? Did you?
I almost got it home, but I didn't. It's left in a booth at Honeybees. It's on the
You
wall.
got honeybees.
Yeah,
Is that where you ended up?
it's still there. I put it up there just to like, you know, I've got to grab that because like, you know, I tried so hard to get it home,
That's funny.
but I didn't.
We'll do a full recap of the party. That's next.
Can't believe you took it there.
A lot of fun.
That'll freak someone out when they go in there next. They turn around and go, "What is this? Chucky on the wall, and it looks like Luttsy."
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast. Good news, Suze. Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
Device from MIT startup helps people fall asleep, putting your mind on Do Not Disturb.
This is good.
Yeah, if you have trouble falling asleep, which I do,
I think everyone is.
everyone
Everyone could sleep better, right?
Yeah, it's a minimally, it's a headband.
What is it?
It's a headband.
How did you go minimally disruptive and then the actual word you were trying to say was headband?
It's a headband. Technically speaking, it's an EEG that sends audio waves into the brain to better align the brain regions to help onset sleep.
What's that sense? Like electrodes or something into
Yeah,
your brain?
it must send some sort of electrical. EEG is a electrocephalogram.
Cephalogram.
Cephalogram.
Yeah.
So
The dumbasses
basically-
that didn't already
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, it makes you fall asleep 10 to 15 minutes faster. So you must put a headband on and it aligns all your brain thoughts.
Well, send one in. I'll give it a go.
Yeah, okay.
Seriously, can we get some of them? I would try that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would like to try that.
At the moment, I'm
too.
putting my head in the microwave, and that can't be good for you.
Good news, Suze.
Endangered penguin gets surgery to help him walk.
Oh, she said we are penguins on the ice.
Yeah,
I mean, is there a song that Ed Sheeran hasn't done?
It's an
This is Ed
underrated.
Sheeran.
This is an underrated Ed Sheeran song called Penguins.
God, this is bizarre. A baby African penguin named Iggy developed a slipped Achilles tendon at 2 months old. Apparently, he was playing pickleball.
NRL physio diagnosed it.
It's a classic pickleball injury.
It's classic. You better be careful with your pickleball.
Yeah, you're right.
You're going to do your Achilles
You
tendon.
little penguin. You.
Did he have private health insurance?
Don't think so. But luckily, the vets at the academy performed first of its kind tendon surgery. So it fixed his little Achilles tendon. Isn't that cute?
I reckon he's back by round 4.
And I hope this will change the future of these endangered species because this is a common injury that they get. Torn
Really?
Achilles tendons, yeah, apparently.
No, penguins had Achilles tendons. I guess they would, though.
Actually, good point.
Good news, Suze.
New smartphone sensor can tell if your milk has gone off.
No milk today.
Like for pregnant women or in the fridge.
Why did you shake your
In the fridge.
torso?
But I thought it was funny.
It was funny.
To think that it's
My milkshake brings
Yeah,
all the boys
it's
to
better.
God, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you.
I'm actually interested in this as well because it's.
Oh, it's nothing
I
worse.
let it go past used by a lot.
Oh.
It just
drink
takes me. It takes me
I
forever
reckon,
to get through.
I reckon
2
you get a
litres.
day, or like at least one day before it turns.
There's nothing worse than off milk. Nothing
But
worse.
you sniff it and it smells right. You know. So
We're
what's
talking
this?
milk at the moment, so let's just
Yeah.
get the story.
It's
Suze,
estimated
yes?
that 20% of dairy products are wasted globally each year, and a huge part of that is wasted milk. And think of all those poor cows they've produced all that milk and everyone just throws it out.
Oh, God.
So researchers have developed a smartphone sensor that can
Well, you
detect...
turned to almond milk, so you should.
Nut juice.
Yeah,
Nut
nut
juice.
juice. Oh, we've got to play that. That's one of my favourite things we've done on the show. Okay.
What's it called?
Vibe milk.
It's on the script. I can see it.
Viv milk?
Viv milk.
Viv milk. It's a smartphone vibration motor and measurement unit and assesses whether the milk is fresh without even needing to open the package. God, how do they do that?
What,
So
so
it
you
must be an
just-
app you put outside the bottle of milk and it tells you if the
How?
milk... How?
That's great.
If the
though.
milk's off.
If that's
good.
real, it's good news.
Yeah.
If it's real.
Very good news.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Press play. Get ready for the ultimate Halloween party on the Brisbane River. I'm afraid of no ghosts. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill's Halloween cruise on Oasis. Your ultimate weekend escape on the Brisbane River.
You know, not just weekend escape, but weekday escape
Yeah.
for us last night. It was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was unreal.
Such a great venue.
Yeah.
It was a really good boat. Well, I mean, I didn't quite know exactly where we went. We were talking about it before because you're so contained and busy.
Yeah, I was trying to
you
keep.
know where we went, Luttsy?
almost went to the powerhouse, and then we came back.
Okay.
It usually goes further than that. But, we were,
Oh, so we go up to the powerhouse, turn around, and then head up the river because Suze
Essentially,
said
yeah.
we saw South Bank as well.
I saw South
Yeah, we-
Bank.
Yeah, so it must have been doing like a lap.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it was so cool too because it was all framed by the city skylight.
Yeah.
But then at the back of that, there were storms rolling in, which
lightning.
never hit, but
Yeah.
they were threatening for the entire party. So every time you'd look up, you'd either hear thunder going off
Yeah.
or the lightning.
Yeah, it was very Halloween.
Very Halloween.
It was very good.
Good crew.
Great crew.
Yeah.
Good bunch.
We had a magician there, Nathan Hedger. Blew Ash's mind,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Oh, he did. He was unbelievable. He did a trick on me that I think I worked out this morning. I was
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
to
yeah.
Buzz about how he did it, but you were there for
I
that,
was
Suze,
watching
but,
that.
like,
I don't know how he did that.
that got me. He
very
absolutely
tricky.
had me. He put this cross on the palm of my hands. I had to hold my fist closed, and he put this cross, which was on the palm of his hand,
Yeah, he took it off his hand.
With a texter. like
and
a
transferred
Sharpie.
it to my with a texter, and transferred it to my. Look, you can still see the.
Yeah, it was on his hand, wasn't it? And he
Yeah.
pulled
Nick.
it down his hand. And...
Yeah, I've got the video of Ash's mind just getting
Yes.
Oh, great.
destroyed by this.
That'll be a genuine reaction. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Of course, we had Shouse performing there
Oh, yeah.
live.
They were great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Costumes were so good.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the costumes were really good.
That might be one of the first parties I've been to where every single person got into it and dressed
yeah.
up. There was not one person not dressed up.
No.
One of the groups that won, they won for best group costume, and that was a classic. They came dressed as Suze's Keys from Bunnings.
Yeah.
Her lost
Lost
keys
keys.
from Bunnings.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a very
Very good.
thoughtful entry.
4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bunnings had on. They also had like all these passes. What do you call that? They had
Like ID passes.
yeah, they had like Yoronga Park
Yeah.
done in laminate. They had a picture of Cliff in scrubs.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, the detail they went to was unbelievable.
On their lanyards.
Oh, they're lanyards.
Yes.
Lanyards.
Yeah.
What else do they have? They had keys, Bunnings.
Bunny's cap.
Yeah, it was really detailed.
There was
Where the F on my keys, I think, was like on the back of their shirts.
Oh, that's right. They had shirts made up. Yeah, true.
the 2 ray guns were good. I had a chat to them.
Great ray
Yeah.
guns.
They were good.
How freaky was that? That nun, I
Oh
know.
my god.
Which nun? There were so many nuns there.
Well, the one with
There
the.
was one that was full on
A man or a woman?
woman.
You know what I thought? There's a lot of
Yeah.
people there with contacts in.
Oh, their
The
eyes.
eyes.
Was that guy Chucky?
Yeah, was he?
No,
Yeah.
what was he? Was he
Yeah, Chucky,
Yeah.
he had like
Oh my
crystal blue eyes.
Yeah,
That was
like a
Yeah.
like aqua.
And
colour.
from Oasis, he came out. He said, "You don't recognise me." I said, "Not like that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he worked for
You look like the
does he?
the Night King from Game of Thrones or something. Yeah.
Georgia from the Courier Mail had,
Yeah.
had red eyes. That was, that was
Red
creepy.
eyes,
She
and
came
then-
up to me. I was like, "What are you doing?"
And then blood sort of dripping
Yeah.
down from the bottom of her eyes.
The
There was-
Pitbull chicks look cool.
Oh, yeah.
Miss,
they were in
Mrs.
character.
Worldwide. Yeah, they were, weren't they? What else was there? There was
Hugh
Inspector
Hefner-
Gadget was
Hugh
there.
Hefner and
I didn't
and
see
his
Hugh.
playmate.
I didn't
Yep.
see that.
Yeah, they were there.
Fantastic
There was
night anyway.
oranges or pumpkins.
Yeah. Who else was there?
Oh god. No, it was amazing.
Go to the socials. If you weren't there, you'll have FOMO. Ash Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. Got to say massive thank you to Oasis.
Yeah, well done.
For hosting on the night.
Brilliant.
And a massive thank you as well to DJ producers Shouse.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they got to their song Chains with Tina Arena.
I didn't hear it.
No, just finished for some reason. Anyway, it's
Pretty
available
strict
now
on
on
the timings.
all streaming platforms. That was a good thing, actually, wasn't it? I think we were discussing that at 8:30. The boat docked and everyone got off. It was just the perfect amount of time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Anyway, Ash Luttsy and Susie O'Neill to see Ash's mind blown with the magician.
The Ash Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
One of the things I learnt last night with my costume is that I would love to have long hair.
Oh, yeah.
I was wearing a Suze that Suze was going to wear, but she
wig.
she didn't
wig.
want it.
Wig, yeah.
A wig, rather, yeah. And you didn't want it as part of your costume.
Well, I had my hair done that day, and I wanted to showcase it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went, I'll take it. And it's so cool, having long hair.
It suited you long hair, I thought.
I thought so as well.
It actually suited your
You could tell you were getting off on
hippie
it.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. And
Kept flicking it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, it kept getting in the way. That was the thing that I discovered. Like, I kept asking people who had long hair, hey, does it get in your mouth all the time? Because that was what was happening to me.
I
it
took a
was windy.
video, actually. I showed Luttsy this, but I did one of those like videos of like the crowd, and then I was about to pan to the city. And then you've walked straight across my video, pulling hair out of your mouth.
Yeah, I found that a real worry. And when I parked in the city, and when I was getting to the ferry, I had to get into a bit of a hustle because I thought I was late. And when I was doing that, the hair would get stuck in my mouth, and I wanted
you
to
were
throw up. Yeah, while I was sort
You were
of running.
jogging along the street wearing that.
Yeah, I could see why Paddy Carrigan puts his hair back in a bun when he's playing.
I saw at one point you did have it tied back.
Yeah, well, they were trying to get pictures, and the bloody hair would get in the way.
I had a spare hairband on my wrist.
And so Suze put the hair up in a ponytail. You
I
know,
put
like
it up.
Paddy Carrigan does when he plays?
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah.
So I did that for the photos, for the action shots, and then I took it out afterwards.
That's when you were dancing.
It was good. It was good quality wig.
It was a very good
Like,
wig.
Yeah.
The hair was soft
Oh.
and luscious.
I swear I could
Not horse.
I could do that. That's
It
what
was
I'm going to do
human
on
hair.
Christmas now. I reckon I'm going to go over to Turkey.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one of those hair deals that's going on. But
Yeah.
instead of coming back, and it looks like it just seeded the
Yes.
the plantation.
You're going to come back with a full.
Pat Carrigan.
The Ash Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I got my robot vacuum fixed.
Oh, thank God. We've all been worried sick.
Yes.
So what's the? Hang on. So how much did it? No, speak in real terms here because people know what these things are worth.
No, what is it? Sorry,
It's a
Dyson.
It's a robot vacuum. Because
right.
It's actually pretty good. It's
Give us retail.
what I paid for
There's
that.
a reason I'm getting. yeah.
Okay, I paid
$1,000.
no more,
Oh, really?
maybe $2,000.
So how much is it
$1,800?
to repair it?
It was actually free. You know what? One good thing about Dyson is I reckon they repair stuff for free. I sent, but you know what? I couldn't get it to work at all.
Is it one of those circular ones
Yeah.
that scoots around the floor?
Yeah, and it goes into a dock and then it comes out and it goes around you. It goes around your floor and cleans
So
it.
the problem was having problems docking.
No, it wasn't having problems docking.
Yeah, what was
It
the problem?
would actually come out of the dock and it said it was moving. It wasn't rolling anywhere. It was staying in the one spot. It wouldn't move. So I took it into Dyson. They posted it away. They posted it back. The report said it was the only thing wrong with it had a flat battery,
Flat bats.
flat bats, but it didn't. It wouldn't roll.
So there's
but-
something wrong with it.
Yeah. Anyway.
The battery probably was flat, but for some reason it had
Yeah.
gotten flat quicker than it ought to have.
Yeah. Anyway, it's excellent. I'd definitely recommend it. 'cause
Well, my point. So you recommend,
Yes.
even though it actually was broken, because my point is with these
Yeah.
expensive devices.
Yes.
Because it happened with my bloody. I made this brilliant idea to get. Should I mention the brand? Or?
Probably not.
No, an expensive.
Judging by the tone
Jeez,
that
I
you're
really
talking.
feel
an,
like I want.
an expensive brand of clothes washer and dryer.
Is it German?
Yeah.
So I thought you were going to make something else, but yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
I won't mention. Doesn't matter. But it was expensive when I got a new apartment. I got the
Like
new,
a 2-in-1 deal.
Yeah, it was like it's on top. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all like integrated and blah blah blah.
It's pretty.
What does that cost?
Yeah. What does that cost?
A lot, right? Well,
I
like-
reckon.
$4,000.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like
Each.
So I was like, that's worth it because it's like expensive
Like 8.
and it's going to clean my clothes so much better than a Kogan one would.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous when you think about it. And then it broke down, and then it cost me more than I think it cost $800 to get the dryer fixed, which we could buy
Oh, yeah.
A new one.
Well, you could buy 2 new ones for that if you just had bought a normal brand.
Yeah.
Which does exactly the same. I'm not convinced they do a better job.
No.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've got the same brand dishwasher.
Yeah. Similar
not
dramas.
It's too expensive to repair it. But luckily I've got another dishwasher.
And then when the guy came to fix it though,
Yeah.
he gave me like a serve. He's like, "Oh mate, you know you've got to do this. You got to clean it every time you use it. You got to do this and that and that." And I sort of went to him. Well, I maybe thought that because I bought a $4,000 dryer that maybe I didn't have to do all those crap things.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it'd do that, but it doesn't.
No. So what's the
Yeah, you got to
message?
learn the whole maintenance schedule for
why?
this. Yeah, for this machine.
Yeah, why am I clearing the the combustion socket every time I
Yeah.
Anyway, my robot vacuum's back working, and so the floors are nice and clean and polished.
Who did it in its absence?
That would be me.
Oh yeah, was it?
Yes, of course. What are you talking about? Now you make me angry.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to discover why it's better with Brighton.
All right. Anthea out of Woolloongabba. Hello.
Hey?
Never played, and you work currently as an admin in an eye clinic.
That's correct.
Oh,
Wow, that's amazing because Susie is actually an admin at an eye clinic as well. For real.
How's that?
it's not the same eye clinic that Suze comes in and does the books, is it?
Yeah, she does the books for Cliff's eye clinic.
No, it would be a different. We work with children.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
the demographic.
Well, we're just making sure.
It's still
'cause
very similar.
Otherwise, there'd be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, we can't. Unfortunately, we can't
The
have
T's and
that.
C's.
Couldn't have that.
We'd have to
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah.
So, but this is your debut, isn't it?
It definitely is.
It's all legit, ready to go. $200 into the draw for the BYD 803. That's good. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What creature might you find on the flag of Wales?
A dragon.
What rice gets its name from the Hindi word for fragrant?
Basmati.
The diamonds represent Australia in which sport?
Netball.
Comedian Steve Martin is known for playing what instrument?
Banjo.
What is 21 times 8?
Don't know.
Stop the clock.
Clever.
Wow.
Yeah, that was quick.
I think you've posted a very impressive tally, Anthea.
Oh, thank you.
Some time
In
ago.
my
It's a lot
brain, that
easier
was-
doing it in the office by yourself.
Well, I mean, I've had many times I've said that over the years.
2 seconds left, by the way.
2 seconds. 2 seconds? I feel like more than that.
Actually, I think, 2 seconds.
Yeah,
that's
the
what-
wind-up music was on, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you decided not to use that time to try and work out that maths equation.
Nah, too hard.
That's good. I think it'll be a close one today.
Yeah.
Let's bring in the GIMP.
I see you driving around town, this is smarter than Suze. Bring in the game.
Shazura.
You might try your best, but you're still gonna lose. Bring in the game. Oh, if I was quicker, I might have beat her. Bring in the game. Bring in the game.
Nice one, Shazura.
Fresh one.
Yeah.
freshy.
Yeah, freshy.
Shazura?
No, I think we played it before.
Oh, okay.
CeeLo Green.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
Anthea has the same job as you.
What's that? A mother?
No.
What do you do, Anthea?
The other job you have.
I work in an eye clinic.
No,
And I'm also a mother.
You do admin in an eye clinic.
Oh, okay. I used to do that. Yeah, I quit that job as well last year.
Did you?
No.
she's moved on from that one
I've heard
as well.
I've heard you getting back into it when you leave here. If
dare
you
you.
lose, this is not my fault.
Oh, here we go.
This is not.
It's pretty cool.
All right, head in the game,
That's pretty
Suze.
cool. Oh yeah, that. Yeah.
Are you ready, Suze?
God, okay, hang on.
I was so expecting him. I was going, I'm just going to enjoy the way that he deflects this onto me here.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it.
No.
Hey,
I was waiting for you to say something. To be honest.
cool.
All right, you ready,
Okay,
Suze?
let's
30
go.
seconds on the clock.
Come on.
And your time starts now. What creature might you find on the flag of Wales?
Horse.
What rice gets its name from the Hindi word for fragrant?
Basmati.
The Diamonds represent Australia in which sport?
Netball.
Comedian Steve Martin is known for playing what instrument?
Guitar.
What is 21 times 8?
168.
Stop the clock. We'll take
Jeez,
it to go.
that was good.
Tight.
That's Anthea's at work. I wonder which eye clinic it is.
Works with children. Children's Eye Clinic.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yep. You're there, aren't you, Anthea?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am at work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start from the bottom and work up.
I'm not, mate.
21 times 8.
Yeah,
Anthea just said stop the clock. Didn't want to go there.
that's good to get the time.
Suze said 168.
That's right.
And that is absolutely correct.
That's a good get.
That's a great get under pressure, Suze.
Thank you.
1-0. Susan O'Neill, top of the second. Comedian Steve Martin is known for playing what instrument? Suze said it's the guitar, and Anthea said it's the banjo. And the banjo is absolutely correct, Anthea.
How did you know that?
Unbelievable get.
Yep, that's
That
a...
was a guess.
Guess.
That's a great guess.
No,
is a
that has
great
to have
guess.
filtered into your subconscious.
I've
So
never
you've
s-
seen it. I've seen it.
I've never seen Steve Martin play a banjo. Have you seen it?
I have. Somehow or other, I knew that
God,
one.
you've lived a life.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him playing the banjo.
Is it a thing? It's not a thing though. It's not a.
Well,
No,
yeah, I'd argue that Steve Martin's not known for playing any instrument.
He brings it out on stage a bit.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a great get, Anthea. It's 1-1. The Diamonds represent Australia in which sport? Sue said netball, so did Anthea. They're both correct. It's 2-2. What rice gets its name from the Hindi word for fragrant?
Yeah.
Sue said basmati, so did Anthea.
Oh no.
And you're both correct.
We're so similar.
It's 3-3.
Very similar. Both mothers as well.
And it comes down to this question. What creature might you find on the flag of Wales? Sue said it's the horse. Anthea said it's the dragon. It is the dragon. Anthea, you're smarter than Susie. You just won $200.
Well done. Jeez.
Smart cookie.
Multitasking.
Oh, that's fantastic. It was a bit of a joint effort with my colleague here at work.
Oh, that's
Really?
cheating. We're going to have to disqualify you there, Anthea. Sorry.
No, that's
I'm
fine.
only joking.
Did you get to go into the cave as well or not bother?
Yeah, get in there.
Sorry.
I was just going to look after you in the cave as well, Anthea.
Awesome.
Have a great day.
How are the...
Thank you, Sue.
Well, you finished,
It's
Dave.
weird.
We're still going, guys. So, yeah, see ya. Okay, now what are we doing? I tell you what, though, the use of the colleagues was under the radar.
That's very good.
Very quick. I don't know how they were helping you that quickly because you were like lightning fast. I'm going to give you a family pass to the WBBL Heat vs Strikers game. That's the big one on November 9 at the Gabba.
Okay.
And I've also got a $100 good-looking rooster.
Yeah, I like that
voucher.
one. Let's do shout lunch for the work.
Oh,
Yeah, this
good
is
idea.
actually perfect. I'd recommend there's a salad they have with the avocado. You right there, Susan?
Yeah.
I heard that sneeze in the cave. So it's and also home of obviously Le Coq Salty.
Oh, Suze.
Oh, thank you.
That wasn't
Susan,
me.
that echoed in the cave.
That wasn't.
And I get the feeling Anthony wants to leave. And I can fully understand that. So that's
No.
No.
Oh, you're right.
Keep going.
And a $100 Retros voucher. That's going to be fun
Oh,
this weekend.
wonderful.
Yeah, try the Fish Bowl. You'll love Retros. It's one of the best places in town. Good on you, Anthea. Thanks.
Thank
Susie.
you very much.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
So Coldplay is playing Melbourne right now.
They played last night, I think. Yeah,
last
a couple of shows in a row.
Heading to Sydney. Not coming to Brisbane.
No.
Is their bassist better? Oh, anyway.
Who cares? Sorry, JC. He's the only bassist in the world I care about is JC.
Yeah, we love JC.
Powderfinger. Anyway, so didn't come to Brisbane, and like I know I rabbit on about rabbit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, about stadiums and things like that, which we will get to, by the way. We're going to get David Christofuli on the show when he makes himself available to have a chat about all things stadiums and moving forward. But Chris Martin on stage. Now, this was on stage 2 nights ago, the first Melbourne concert. He kind of addressed a bit of animosity around Brisbane and why they've ditched us a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying this is the actual reason why they're not in Brisbane, because I think the real reason is lack of big stadiums. But it's also he threw a bit of a barb out regarding Brisbane at the concert in Melbourne. We've got some audio here from him in Melbourne on night 1 of their tour.
The reason we haven't played in Melbourne and Sydney and Brisbane for quite some time is that I made the mistake 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I looked at the press after our last show in Brisbane, and a gentleman wrote an article saying that he wrote the review, he lived next to the stadium, and he said we ruined his night. So that's why I was like, oh shit, So I want to say thank you to all of you who bought tickets, and I also want to apologise to anyone who can hear this outside and we're ruining their... We love you too, that's the point, you see.
All I'm saying is that's enough. If you're Coldplay, if you're Chris Martin, you're the lead singer of one of the biggest bands in the world, and you get pissed off at the city because some jerk wrote an article saying...
Who was it? Do we know?
I don't know who that is.
We find out, Alicia.
I don't know what that is, but...
That's weird, isn't it?
All I'm saying is... You put that through the filter of if we're the biggest, the four of us are the biggest rock band in the world, and we're in Puerto Rico, or whatever. Costa Rica.
When are we there?
Okay.
Let's take the show there anyway.
We're in Costa Rica. We're touring Costa Rica. We go to Yaco, okay, which is a place in Costa Rica, and some jerk off writes a bad article. We ain't going back. Okay, yeah, stuff that joint. We're Coldplay, or we're whatever band we'd be called. You know?
Yeah. But he'd be referring to the article when, like, the last concert they played would have been at Suncorp, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So who was whinging again? Was it just some neighbour?
No,
was it...
he's made out of someone wrote an article.
They're probably living next door, in those suburbs around.
Yeah, I don't know. But someone was like, "Oh, the noise was awful coming from the stadium, and they're awful."
But how could
he read that?
Yeah, but how? Yeah, I know. But
you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying. I understand where you're coming from. I'm also trying to put myself in the position of someone who's living next to the Suncorp Stadium and then amazed that noise comes out of there.
Yeah.
Like it's literally, you have to be aware of that when you buy in there.
That's a different, 100%.
Yes.
Like, how crazy is that? You know, why? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? You live in a city next to a stadium.
Yeah.
And you're whinging about the noise.
I grew up-
Like, actually think about that.
In a
And then
city.
somehow he wrote an article somewhere
You want silence.
that Chris Martin read. Like, it's a weird, but he said it, like Chris Martin said it.
I was going to say, I grew up next to Nathan, that apparently...
Oh, that beautiful
S-hole.
area out there.
Yeah.
And I heard so many concerts from my bedroom bed as well.
Oh, you would have.
Yeah, Dire Straits is the one I really remember. I don't know what year that was. It was really good. It just depends on the wind.
1964, I think they toured.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. He's on the streets. The Prince is on.
All right, Mitch, I believe you're on a mission.
Like that, Buzz. I know that we're all feeling a little bit, tired after last night. I thought a little bit of a boost to end the week of something that we were hunting for yesterday. We're hunting for information, and now I'm actually after the item itself.
Oh, and he's cut out.
Oh,
what is it? What
that
a
is
tease.
the
We got
the polywaffle, guys.
Oh,
it's the polywaffle. I'm trying to find it because after all that talk yesterday, we got told that there's actually one at a supermarket very close to us here in Tenerife, or the New Farm area, and there's about 3. So in the last half an hour, I've tried to hit up all 3. I'm at the 3rd location now, and I'm just having a look around. And look, I just don't think we can find the bars. There's the little packets of the bites.
Yeah, the bites
and
are
those
definitely there.
about-
I know for a fact. Someone sent me a photo of Kmart yesterday where the bites were.
Yeah, that Coles as well.
But none of the OGs.
But just to be fair, Mitch, I was only getting pictures of people who were finding the polywaffle minis, not the not an
I thought we'd
entire
given up on
polywaffle.
that.
I thought you said they went extinct,
Well, they
and
did.
all they've brought back is the bite size.
I think Tom's Confectionery have someone's remaking them,
Yeah.
but not like it's like a sort of spin-off. Whatever you call it,
Like an imitation of it.
of
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
It seems to be as close as we're going to get because I mean here I go. I've got the packet here of
I'll
the
bring
bites
it in.
and you know what? But that's what I thought I'd do. I'd get something at least from every location I went to. So I mean I know I got the company card. They said if you find some bars, buy them. But you know what? I thought I'm going to buy a packet at every location I go to prove that I was there. So I've got a packet for each and every one of you of these polywaffle bites. It's not as good as the bars, unfortunately. I think as good as we're going to get, which is mostly the case at Tom's Confectionery Warehouse. Those guys are the absolute absolute best. But they're not open right now, so I can't go there and grab what they've got. I know you wanted them now, before 9 o'clock, so I'm going to bring you back some bites. Yeah. And it looks like, unfortunately, the Polywaffle at the bar, they may be extinct, and the bites is as good as it's going to get. So
I think it's important.
I'll bring you back a little breakfast treat.
At least try the bites. You know what I mean? Like,
it's important work you're doing out there, Mitch.
Yeah,
so stay safe.
Yeah, and bites from different chains of different supermarkets. So I just wanted to make sure. So that's why I'm going to bring back so much. So just so you know, we're doing the research properly, guys. Answering the big questions.
Are you at the airport at a supermarket? Or it's the noisiest supermarket in history?
Yeah, there's a few renos going on down here at the Sky Ring location. Yes, so I'm trying to get away from that, but it does sound like I'm next to an engine.
It actually does, like the 747.
All right, great job, Mitch.
Cheers, mate. Well done.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
If you want to have a chance to swim against Suze, next Thursday at Yeronga Pool.
What are the details around that swim? Like, what's the event? What stroke?
I think it'll be
length
50 free.
50, yeah.
You don't have to be good as well. I don't think you have to be a good swimmer because we'll
it's gonna be a bit of fun.
Handicap
Yeah,
it. Is it still called handicapping?
I think it's not even like who cares who wins?
Just jumping in the pool and having a swim.
Swimming with you.
Against an Olympic legend.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It's actually like one of my highlights still is like, not, this isn't you related, by the way.
Yes.
Well, one of my highlights is being in a relay with you.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
But
I feel like that's what you should have led with.
Should have led with that. Should have led with that. But running with like, for me, it was Steve Monaghetti. And, and Brad Bevan was the other one who we mentioned earlier.
Oh, yeah,
in the
the
show.
triathlete.
I
Yeah.
got to, for some reason, up an excuse to run with them and interview them once, and that was like, pretty cool. Like running with legends or swimming in this case. You know, it's rare.
I swam with Shane Gould once, I remember, when I was a swimmer, and I loved that. I looked up to her.
Are you're younger than her?
Oh, mate, what are you doing?
You know that.
You're in a mood today, and I love it.
Really?
You're lucky I'm in a good
You
mood
know
today.
that, mate.
Actually, don't. Susie, he's trying to. You see what he does?
Oh, you're doing that thing again. Yeah, right. If you want to swim against Suze, as we say, you don't have to be the most amazing swimmer. You don't have to be an Olympic level swimmer, or.
And we are going to handicap the race, though, so we'll find out what your
I think we should.
Well, it's not even necessarily a race, but yeah, we'll figure all that out. But
Is handicap still a word? I don't think it is, guys.
Head to the Nova
Are we
Play
finished
app.
assisting?
What?
Well,
NovaFM.com.au.
I'm better at this than you are.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Susie's 6 weeks of celebration.
All right, this wraps up our trip a day. We'll get to it in just a second, but if you want to take on Susie and swim against Suze next Thursday at Yeronga Pool, head to the Nova Player app or online novafm.com.au for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It'll be fun. Like, it's not a race. It's not serious. It's fun.
Swim against her.
Yeah, like a
Well,
whiff.
if you think you can beat her, you can't.
Exactly.
She's very good.
She won't let you win. Let's just make it very clear.
You know.
World record holder. Just
you
saying.
can have a go if you think you're large enough.
Yeah. But what song do we just play?
Love Story.
Oh,
Taylor,
wow.
your holiday tune.
That's right. So, Jivany.
I can understand how you forgot. It was 32 seconds.
Hey, Susie.
Hey, Jivany.
We're going to miss you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. But you're
In the
off.
office, Hey.
You
I
go.
love how awkward you make it. Keep going.
You go.
I'm out.
Keep talking.
Me.
Yep.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
I said we're going to miss we're going to miss you in the mornings at work. We love you guys. So, but we wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate that. The other two.
No worries.
The other two will still be here. But
Oh,
she said all of us.
Give it.
That's a late entry for Call of the Week, I reckon, Alicia.
I was just trying to be inclusive. Yeah, you've won a trip to Daydream Island Resort.
Oh my God! Holy smokes! Yay!
2 nights, deluxe ocean terrace room, breakfast, ferry
Yeah.
transfers, and return flights for 2 to Hamilton Island.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. That's awesome. Made my weekend. That's perfect.
That'd be
Love
Very
it.
cool. That's a great.
Yay!
You can go any
go.
time of the year up there because of the weather.
Talk us through the aquarium situation there, Susan.
Well, I
you
haven't seen it, Ash.
Have
Can
you
you
seen
talk
it?
the aquarium situation, please? Can you talk us through at Daydream Island?
Yeah, well, it's magnificent. Look, there's a picture of it there, Luttsy. So
Oh,
no
that's
one
great
can see.
radio.
Yes.
Great radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those massive SeaWorld aquariums with
Yeah,
the
it is.
curved glass.
Yes,
Yeah,
and it's got
You know
got
how
pretty
it is
much
to-
it's got everything in there.
Yeah, but it's like
it's salt water.
Yeah, but it's like the real ocean out. You're looking out into the
Is it
real
the real ocean or is that a pool?
That's the real ocean.
It's Daydream Island.
Yeah.
It's not a pool.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. That's the reef.
Yeah, it's magnificent.
I love that. You don't even have to hop in the water.
And the thing I remember most is just like how good, like it's not a big island, but it's big enough that you get like a good workout walking around it because there's like a mountain on the top of the island, and then there's beautiful little secluded beaches all the way around the place.
Yeah,
You could find your own secret spot.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yes.
I like that.
Well, escape to a haven of peace and relaxation at Daydream Island Resort and Living Reef. It is located in the breathtaking beauty of Queensland's Whitsunday Islands. The resort offers a paradise for couples, families and sun seekers as well. And you know where to go if you want to book it. Whatif.com or the Whatif app. Got cash money up for grabs next, $200 with Smarter Than Susie, our first of two. Got a few really good callers this week as well.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think like who the caller of the week could be. I remember we called one early, but now I don't.
The guy who went naked on the bridge was Monday.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was funny.
Yesterday we had someone good. The lady
He was good.
Smarter Than Suze, probably.
Can't remember. When you say secluded areas on the beach,
Yeah.
you mean,
There we go.
You mean like when you can actually go, we've got a good 90 seconds here
No.
before someone comes around the corner and we've got to you know what I mean?
No, you'd have even longer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you
Yeah.
can put a time on.
You'd be able to like.
Yeah, not getting arrested. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We're heading up to Noosa this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know if
how
Luttsy
good.
is. Oh, Noosa
Yeah.
Try Weekend. I was just looking at some old photos. So I think the first year I went to it was 2011 to watch. I mean, sorry, the first year back in the day was like 1992 when I
Yeah.
grew up and did it.
What, 92 was the first time you went to a Noosa Try?
It would have been.
Cool.
Oh, no, it would have been, 92 or 93 because it's been going for.
Yeah, easy since then.
Gee, that's old school stuff there.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't go that early.
And then I had a big break, and I came back, and I remember I went to watch it, and I was looking for a challenge. Do you remember? And we were watching it and going, oh my God, everyone looks like they're really into it and having so much fun. And so the Monday after, I went and bought a bicycle and started training for the Noosa Try.
What year was that?
Next year. Jeez, 2011 or 20...
Oh, that's when I met you.
Yeah, around then,
Well,
2012. I don't know if I met you the actual... Yeah, I think I met you the year.
Well, it
oh
must have
God,
been
it's a blur.
'cause- It must have been because you hadn't started at Nova then.
And then I did a heap of them. It's such a good weekend. The buzz and the endorphins that you can taste in the air. Honestly, don't you reckon?
Yeah, and it's fun because it's there's elite athletes there first and
proppers.
foremost. Like on the Saturday we have the celebrity triathlon and everything, or the sports star triathlon. So you've got it's like I always say that you walk around the tent and it's like the Australian Sporting Hall of Fame.
It is. It's weird.
And then so you got that, and then you've got on that Saturday you've got elite cyclists and also elite runners because they have the
proper
bolt
runners.
and the crit.
Yeah.
But it's also there's that, but there's also then it's just
Weekend
warriors.
Yeah.
And there's also socialising and drinking booze and having fun. It's like a combination of all of that in one weekend.
But I think
that's great.
There's also something inspiring too about just being around that many fit people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever standard you are, you look around and you just go, man, these guys are so fit. Like,
Yeah.
and, it always makes me. I always come back from Noosa and go, I'm getting fitter.
Yeah. Didn't you have that fat guy pass you once? Or no, what was that? Where was that? Was that Noosa or?
It was one of the most brutal things ever.
Yeah, tell that story again. It's hilarious.
I was doing.
For everyone but you.
It might have been like my first Noosa triathlon. I can't remember when it was, but I was.
You had this bus?
I was doing the. I did the
run
whole
leg.
thing, and I was in the run leg, and I was running in my dick stickers too.
Oh my God.
Old school.
It used to be hardcore.
That's the way everyone used to do it.
Yeah.
Eh? Like back in
Even
the day, everyone
Brad
had just
Bevan
run.
and all the proppers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
had just
The
run. It
croc.
must have been before Zoot Suits or whatever came
Yeah,
along. But
yeah.
I just remember I was in my dick stickers and I had the singlet over the top, whatever and I'm plugging away on this 10K run.
And it's a hard run.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's flat, and
Hot.
Oh, yeah.
and you think you're home, then you go through this weird residential area, and it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
so
ending.
I was in the kill zone or whatever they call it. Where I was just like, please get me home, but I was still in no man's land, like with about 4.5, 5K to go. So it was a mess. But I'm plugging along, doing my best, and out on the Sunday, all the people come out to support. They got the barbecues, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a big support group on a median strip. They had their cheerleader flags and all the rest of it, but there's a whole heap of them. And it just so happened that the person they were there to support, Megan, happened to be behind me. And so they're all going off because Megan's coming. But she's out.
And that's her actual name, by the way. He remembers.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. This one's burned into my soul. Yeah. And they go, come on, Megan, come on. And some bloke goes, come on, Megan, pass this bloke in front of you. Have a look at him. He's fat.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
There was 3 ladies dressed up as Pitbull last night on the Halloween cruise.
They were good.
They were silver medalists from the Olympics. They were Nick just told me they were water polo silver medalists.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Which ones?
The ones dressed up as Pitbull.
Oh.
Yeah, Elle Armit and Nikki Cook.
Yeah, they won a silver medal at the Olympics.
Stop it.
Plus, they actual Pitbull, reposted.
Mr. Worldwide.
He reposted their story that they posted.
Did he really?
Whoa, what?
Hey, our story. Our story.
Pitbull reposted a photo
Our
from
story?
Yes, Pitbull reposted our story of them.
What, from last night?
Yep.
On his
Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
What are you
reposted
talking about?
it or
Yes.
put it up on his...
Yeah, reshared our story of our silver medalist dressed as Pitbull.
How many people he got following him?
It's Mr. Worldwide, mate.
11.2 million.
What?
That's worldwide.
How does no one mention this until now
I just
in the
ran
show?
into
Did
Nick-
you know this, Buzz?
No.
I ran into Nick in the
I've just checked his
toasted sandwich section. of
Insta,
the
though,
office.
Pitbulls. That seems to be the only thing that he ever posts is just people dressing up as him.
Well, that's good to know. Like, what a cool way to get on. That's amazing.
They were in character all night, those 3 girls.
They had swagger about them,
Didn't
Suze.
they?
Like they
were-
actually make
they didn't
sense to me
break.
because they moved. They actually moved athletically.
I didn't know they were Olympians. I would have talked to them way more.
So what have I? Don't
I
worry.
know, seriously.
You thought they were, in inverted commas, a normal.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Last night we were on board Oasis for our Halloween cruise. That is the first time I've been on a boat since we went down to Sydney and farewelled the ferry that you used to have down there, Suze.
Oh, yeah. I just saw that Nicole Livingston, she had a ferry named after her. And this week hers got decommissioned as well. And they're all sitting out. She sent me an article. They're all still sitting out somewhere.
How come
can
hers
still buy
lasted
them.
longer than yours?
Only slightly. Although hers was commissioned heaps earlier than mine. I think it was the brand
I
you
think
had.
it had an easier route.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
They would have put it in calmer waters.
What are you laughing
Yeah.
at? I'm being serious.
Like they would have
That's
given.
probably a fair point. To be
Like they
true.
would have given yours like the
Because you were doing
serious
the
run.
long run to
Yes,
Watson's
yes.
Bay.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
Watson's Bay.
Yeah, she
and
was
stuff.
just doing.
She was probably just going
some
from one side.
inner
of-
work.
Yeah.
What? Being serious.
What a bummer that obviously the ferry that they invented for me or whatever. Oh, God.
Mission for you.
What are you talking about?
The ferry that I got named after obviously was a bad design because there's still
Why?
there's still-
Lasted a quarter of a century.
Oh
didn't it?
God, it did too.
No.
Yeah, but some of them are still going. Like the Mary MacKillop Saint one is still going.
But I feel like that-
Fred
Oh.
Hollows is still going.
Yeah. Are they those big sort of like really big ones, or
No,
are they
they're
the
very
same
similar.
sort of
It's
shape?
like because I had a word, super cat. It's like a super cat, but they were the.
But were they
older
commissioned
version.
in 2000, same as you? Or?
No, like earlier.
Yeah, like the Mary
earlier.
MacKillop
It was-
is an older
I
one.
reckon an 80s or 90s.
Yeah, but she's a saint.
Yeah, true. She's a saint. But anyway, it was fun to go and say goodbye to it.
We still got the bell here, the bell that Ash rings every morning. I guess people might not
yeah.
even know that you ring
The
during
bell.
Mitch on the street came from that
Yeah,
ferry.
that's just not any normal bell.
You know she's taking it with her, by the way.
Yeah, I know she will. That'll be like at the front door.
Oh, imagine that.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I won't take the whole thing. You can put another bell in it. I'll just take the bell off it.
What bell are we going to put in it?
Let's do this off air, I reckon.
Okay, yeah.
Discuss
Anyway, it was a really good.
Have we got some audio from that?
Yeah, we
weekend
do.
or whatever we went down for.
Should play it.
it. Yeah, I agree.
I got a phone call a couple of weeks ago, actually, from the Sydney Ferry Association. Said they're retiring me. I'm not going to have a boat named after me anymore. That's it.
That's it. Well, I'll tell you what they're doing with it. They're going to rip it out of the water, and it becomes a salvage operation. We're going to take you down there. We're going to do a show from the Susie O'Neill for the final time, just to say goodbye.
Hey Susie, Kieran Perkins here. Has it really been that long since we both retired from swimming that the ferry is now out of service?
Hey Suze, it's Vanessa Amorosi. I'm so sorry to hear your ferry is being retired. But as you know, true heroes always live forever.
Guys have all gone to different parts of this ferry to see what they can salvage.
Where are you, Mitch?
I've got the bell, guys. Are we ready?
Yeah.
This might be what we take home.
Have you enjoyed today's show, Suze?
I've loved it. It's been so good down here sharing it with you guys and everyone on the radio.
So cool.
The swan song of MV Supercat Susie O'Neill. It's been really special.
Special indeed.
Why don't you ring the bell to take us into the ads, Ash? Oh, God, it's like a metre away from you.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill's Caller of the Week.
We're up to Caller of the Week number 37.
Good.
1st of November, years flying by.
Hasn't just gone quick.
Christmas is around the corner.
37 of them.
Yeah. And this week, a late entry from yesterday's 9am Smarter Than Sue's, David from Springwood.
Spell lasagna. Oh, yeah.
L-A Zanya.
Stop the clock.
I wasn't even trying that.
That's the best. Very good,
Respect.
David.
Funny.
Very, very good, mate. I forgot, did you win?
No, I lost.
No, you lost.
It was close, I think. Was it, David?
I lost 4-2.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't very close.
Wasn't close.
You got smashed.
But
It was a good smother, mate. I appreciated it.
it's very good.
Yeah.
You get a bucket hat from me. The Ash has gone fishing bucket hat.
Sweet.
You get the, what would Luttsy do, stubby cooler?
Yep, that's what I want. That's what I was going for.
Oh, good one.
Sweet, thank you.
I also get the Just Keep Swimming Beaches beach bag.
Oh, nice.
From me, yeah. That's a good one.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stubby cooler is what it
Yes, didn't really have much
Yeah,
enthusiasm.
Yeah, stubby cool is where it's at.
That's where it's at.
That's interesting. He
Wait,
was a
wait,
dog toy.
Do you take it out? I do.
Sorry?
I take one out wherever I go. 4X1.
Oh,
It goes
100%. Yeah, all the time.
Back left pocket.
I've got one in my right pocket right now.
Damn, that's awesome at 8:44 in the morning. Respect.
You're my spirit animal,
We
David.
could be friends. I'm kidding. That's awesome.
That's
I
like
was a Boy Scout, so always be prepared. That was my motto.
Yeah.
Yep.
like Alan Jones goes with the little tissue and the little handkerchief. You go
Almost
with
exactly the same as
Yeah.
that. Yep. And
Well, you
I
can
think
re-
Alan
Yeah.
Jones taught me.
You can replace whatever stubby cooler you've got now with the What Would Luttsy Do stubby cooler. Dave, well done.
Cheers.
Good on you, brother.
There we go.
See ya.
So that's what we do. You get on the show, you win our Caller of the Week, you win the exclusive merch pack.
Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Experience live racing and stunning hospitality at Brisbane Racing Club's Canadian Club Melbourne Cup Race Day. Book now at brc.com.au.
It's been a fun little event that we put on for the last 2 years, the annual Hobby Horse Cup at Eagle Farm.
It's a lot of fun because it just draws out some really interesting people. You know what I mean?
And they all get into it as well.
They get it,
all
absolutely.
4 contestants.
And thanks to Eagle Farm too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very generous.
And what a carnival they've put on, and continues obviously. Well, this weekend, and of course Tuesday for Cup Day.
Yeah.
Like that's a great day at Eagle Farm.
I saw the BRC people last night.
Yeah, they were there.
Matt
weren't they?
Rudolph and all the others there.
I didn't recognise them, and obviously because we're all in fancy dress, and that's
Yeah.
Matt Rudolph.
Yeah.
He's wearing a big witch's hat.
Yeah, he was wearing a witch's hat. Wasn't
Yeah, he was.
he? Like an actual witch's hat, not like
an orange cone.
Not an orange cone. Yeah.
So here are 4 contestants: Kat from Wakerley, Sam from Alderley, Chris from Maruka, and Heidi from Ormeo.
Nice.
Let's have a listen to how yesterday's 2024 Hobby Horse Cup.
Well, it's back again, the 2024 Nova Hobby Horse Championships, where art meets sport, ferocity meets passion, and horsing meets hobbyists.
She's gone straight for the hurdles. His eye the knife cleared too. It's giving Ken and Barbie. Now, what's he going to do the in and outs? A little bit of karaoke grapevine action. This is nice from Chris Pickles. Slaps the water, spins it in the air and cools his horse down as he goes.
And my favourite part is the fact that your pants have actually ripped at the back.
Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time.
She's gone the prance step, the dance step. This is our first choreographed rhythm we've seen so far. Has gone under, there's the spin you wanted. She's used the hula hoop and she's hulaing as she goes. Well, here comes our final contestant. 8 Fridays for Christmas, ridden by Heidi Edwards, wearing the ray gun outfit.
Great song.
Little drop, here's a spin. Leans it, playing to the camera.
Oh!
Ray gun!
Oh!
Thought we'd see it. It's not ray gun, this is nay gun. The runner-up, and will be fulfilling the duties of the winner, should they be unable to take their place at any charity event going forward. The final average score of 27.3.
riding Thunder Hooves. Sam, your winner of the 2024 Hobby Horse Cup. 8 Fridays till Christmas, ridden by Heidi.
Wow.
Oh, it was 8 Fridays that got there.
Yeah. And a big thank you to Ray Gun for joining Nick in that commentary.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
fantastic for her to come
Massive.
along. Brilliant.
So she's dressed as Ray Gun. Did she?
No. It was Reagan.
That was actual Ray Gun commentating.
So that, yeah.
Oh, right. Yep. Of course.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, well done to all our hobby horses.
Yeah.
They all win prizes to Nova's lawn party.
Yeah, $740 worth for the runners-ups.
Canadian Club Melbourne Cup race day. But Heidi, 8 Fridays till Christmas, won the major prize, 2 premium tickets to the prestigious Upper Squires Perch, 2 nights of com at the Star, $300 to spend there as well, and a $1,000 Wallace Bishop voucher as well.
And that's a big prize.
Got to say thank you to the Brisbane Racing Club, their Canadian Club.
Bravo.
Melbourne Cup race day. You can book now for that at brc.com.au. No place you'd rather be than there on Tuesday if you can't get to Melbourne, the actual race.
Yep.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to discover why it's better with Brighton.
Oh, here you go, Luttsy. Andrew's going up to Noosa too for the Noosa Try.
I am.
You're competing?
I'm running the 10K in a team, yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
nice.
say, not very competitively.
Yeah, competing's interesting. We'd always think of that.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
What was that Eastbound and Down, John C. Reilly?
What do you mean?
Because he's competing for a girl with the headmaster of the school, and he goes, yeah, do you do triathlons? He goes, no, I don't want to be the best at exercising. I'm an athlete. There is an element to that, but it's great. It's a great event at 10K. You've done it before?
I have, but not recently. This will be the first time in a while.
Yeah. It's going to be a hot one.
What are the other guys like that, or people that are in your team? Like, are they sort of gun athletes? Are they going to be pushing for position, or they're just going to be trying to get it done as well?
I am feeling pretty intimidated. Yeah, my simmer's pretty strong, so I'm a little bit going to be dragging the chain a little bit. But
that'd be great if you come in. If you come in, push it, Andrew. We're in third. Yeah. Just hold it.
Just hold third, Andrew.
It's literally something like that, you know.
Oh, my God, Andrew. Well, let us know how you go, mate. I want to hear this on Monday. That's cool.
Yeah.
And good luck to everyone competing or just participating
in
the Noosa Try right throughout the huge day. It all starts tonight. Yeah, today.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, Andrew, what do we play for? $100?
$100. Kick that cave.
And did you beat Suze 5-1, or did she beat you 5-1 last time you played?
No, I beat her. Yep. It was. She had a bit of an off day that day.
She must have been in a bad mood that day. I'm tipping.
She
to go down 5-1. All right. Well, then you're playing for history as well. You could become the 16th member of the Noble Dow Cup.
That'd be good.
So let's see how we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. In what year was Instagram created?
2008.
Loggerhead and leatherhead are types of which creature?
Shark.
Ninjago, City and Technique are product lines from which toy company?
Lego.
Name a colour on the flag of Qatar.
Maroon.
Spell luxury.
Luxury.
Stop the clock. Okay. I reckon it'll be really close. How long did you have left?
4 seconds for you, Andrew.
4 seconds.
Thank you.
Andrew, just play along with me. When Susie comes in, I'm going to say, Andrew's going up for Noosa for the try, and you say, yeah, I'm having trouble with my accommodation. And just see what. Just say that, all right, and just see where she goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will.
Sweet.
Okay.
You're a shit stirrer.
You're a beta.
I'm helping Andrew here. I'm trying to get her in a bad mood. So this will help.
All right, so no one else say anything. You say.
I say, Andrew's going up to Noosa for the try, and then you go, yeah, I'm having some awful troubles with my accommodation.
Yeah,
just see what
okay.
And then we'll just watch.
All right.
I'm actually going to really enjoy this. All right, bring her in. Bring in the gift.
This is Jeans.
Jeans.
Lunch.
I could eat that game for lunch. Yeah, she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one. That game could never get enough. I could give her so much stuff from the kickback cave.
How good.
Breath.
That's the best bit.
Camp.
Yeah.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! And for a miracle!
Susan, Andrew is going up to Noosa for the triathlon.
Hi, Andrew.
Well, hey, I was planning to, but we're having a bit of drama with our accommodation, actually, so I'm not sure if we're going to make it.
That's what I was. I just said that off air, remember? That I rang up the hotel and I didn't have my booking.
Ooh.
Remember?
Oh, we've had something similar.
How does that make you feel, Susan?
It's fine, I sorted it out. But I know Andrew. I bet you it's
who is it?
By the way, I was trying to
It's not another Olympian, is it?
Was that a stitch up?
I was trying to get you in a bad mood, but then
I thought she'd go off.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go off then.
No, you're Emily's brother.
Who's Emily?
That's right, yeah.
My babysitter.
How do you know? Oh,
Yeah.
this is Yoronga Purpilly.
Well, I only know because I played him once before, and then I ran into your sister, who used to be my babysitter. I mean,
What?
My
Yeah.
kid's babysitter.
How old is she?
My kid's babysitter. And she said I played her brother, which is you, I presume.
Yes.
So
It is, yes.
Okay. All right. And you put that together by that? Oh, because it says the score of the last time.
Yeah, and Yeronga and Noosa Try.
You got walloped last time,
Yeah.
on that day.
You should
Yeah,
have
I think he's
Andrew was bragging about it earlier.
Was he?
Nah, see, I'm doing the gaslighting.
Calm down, O'Neill.
I think Andrew's a lawyer.
Is he?
Are you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
He's doing the 10K on
Oh, yeah.
on Sunday.
You doing a team with your parents?
No, his team's really good.
Trish and,
He's the weakling.
Trish and Michael?
They're not coming, but Emily's going to be up there, though.
Oh, she's coming up. Oh, good. Catch up. She used to look after Bill when he was like a toddler, and Bill's 19 today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Emily must have been just out of school when she was looking after Bill.
Must have been, yeah.
Babysitter.
Yeah.
She was an excellent babysitter.
We're not getting paid anymore, guys.
This is affecting Meltracina's ratings,
Okay,
not
come on.
ours.
Okay.
We've got to wrap this up or you guys will miss your events.
Yeah, true.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, come on, Susan, you can do it.
No, we haven't even done you yet. Okay, 30 seconds.
We'll see you next week.
All right, let's go through them. Question one.
I was ready to mark
No,
it.
you were.
Okay, come on.
Oh, come on.
Susie, let's go.
Come on. Let's
Let's
get
That was my
having
fault,
fun,
then.
but that's enough.
That was
We've got to
my
get out
fault.
of here. 30 seconds.
Yep.
On the clock. Your time starts now. In what year was Instagram created?
2008.
Loggerhead and leatherhead are types of which creature?
Fish.
Ninjago, City and Technique are product lines from which toy company?
Mattel.
Name a colour on the flag of Qatar.
Yellow.
Spell luxury.
Luxury.
Stop the clock.
Luxury. Oh, I think I lost.
No need for a 2K.
Really?
No need for a 2K. What was the score last time, Andrew?
Oh, I think it was a bit of a gap between first and second.
Yeah, 5-1, mate.
It wasn't close.
Yeah.
5-1.
Own it.
A walloping.
In what year was Instagram created? Now, you both said 2008.
Yeah.
Wrong. 2010.
Pretty recent.
Loggerhead and leatherhead are types of which creature? Andrew said sharks. Sue said fish. They're turtles.
Yeah.
Loggerhead turtle? You heard of that? Leatherhead?
Makes more sense. Yep.
Interesting.
Is it really going to? Has he really smashed me? Because we're both 0 at the moment, aren't we?
Well, let's see what happens from
Someone's
here
just
on in.
texted me and said he's the fast. What did they say? So I just got to check it. Oh, you guys want to go, don't you?
No. We can wait.
This guy is in smartest than Suze is Andrew's runner.
Well said.
No, Andrew is the runner.
Oh. No.
Another Andrew, yeah.
Oh, Andrew Mewing. Are you on Andrew Mewing's
Yes.
team?
We've literally, the
Who's-
music's
who's
literally
running?
stopped.
He's running. This
You're
Andrew.
running. Andrew
This
Mewing's the
Andrew.
swimming.
Oh,
He's
he's
a
a
Commonwealth
swimmer.
Games swimmer.
Oh, right. So
So
got
many
a fast
connections.
team.
And he's texted you.
Yeah, he's going to be in the places for age group
Oh,
when,
yeah.
when he gets
What do
the
you run
baton.
for a 10K, Andrew?
Andrew's under incredible pressure.
It depends how much pressure I'm under.
Well, your teammates are listening as well. So, what's your
I
best
know.
time for 10K?
I know, about 47.
You're going to have to
You're
do
gonna pull out
sub
a
45,
45,
mate. You've got to go sub 45,
Gotta go
mate.
45. You're going to come on game.
Swimmer.
I know,
swimmer.
tell me about it.
All right, carb load on Saturday and plenty of fluids, mate. But if you
Magnesium
don't run
tablets.
sub 45, you've let the team
Probably
down.
go buy those shoes the Kenyans wear, mate. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Ninjago, City and Technique are product lines from which toy company? Sue said Mattel. And Andrew said Lego. And Lego is correct. And you hit the front 1-0. Name a colour on the flag of Qatar. Suze reckons yellow's there. Andrew said maroon. Maroon or white would have been good.
God, how
and
did you
you're
know that?
leading 2-0. And then spell luxury, Luxury. You both got that, but that only saved Suze from a pantsing. It's a 3-1 victory to Andrew.
He's done it again.
That means what's your cumulative score, mate? 8-2.
That'd be unprecedented.
Yeah. I mean, if you run as good as you do trivia, you'll definitely go sub 45.
I don't, unfortunately.
I'm going to give you a double pass to Cirque du Soleil's Luttsy, which is on to November 10. You'll love that, mate. Next week, get in there early. Only on for another week and a bit.
Other good athletes on show.
So only limited tickets available for that. Also, a family pass to the WBBL, the Heat v the Strikers at the Gabba Saturday, November 9, and a $100 Finn McCool's voucher. That's Brisbane's best Irish pub, mate, on Brunswick Street.
Fantastic.
Good night, mate. So good luck on Sunday.
See you there.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.